Hello, wonderful people of YouTube. Welcome back, birdies, and welcome to a brand new year. 2020, guys. This year, this decade, is going to be incredible. Now, of course, everyone has their New Year's resolutions, but let's talk about some new decade resolutions, right? Why limit yourself to 365 days when you could have 10 years of success and positivity? Now, when talking about New Year's resolutions, you do things like, oh, I want to go to the gym 3 times a week, or I want to get this grade in these classes, or I want to ask out this person or learn this skill. And they're all good, reasonable goals to have for 365 days. But when you're talking about 10 whole years, you gotta think bigger. Now, something I believe everybody should have is a bucket list. And if you don't know what a bucket list is, it's basically a list of things that you want to do before you kick the bucket. Now, this might seem a little morbid, but I believe it is a very strong motivator for getting outside of your comfort zone, getting out of the house, and doing what you really want to do in life. Now, things on your bucket list might be small. They might be learning new skills like learning how to knit or doing a handstand, and that's perfectly valid. They also might be starting a business, going skydiving, going to these countries, doing these things that are bigger and bolder than people in your circle. Whatever your goals and dreams are, your items on your bucket list are yours. They are what you want to do in life, not what anyone else tells you you should be doing or have to be doing. These are strictly for you. But keep in mind, you don't just want to go through your list and tick things off as they come. You want to enjoy every moment. That is why you put these items on your list, because they will make you happy. Now for this, I recommend having a journal. It could be on your phone or your laptop, it could be any sort of journal really, but the purpose is that you write down one item of your list on every single page. And then, once you complete that item or go through that activity, or do that challenge, or learn that skill, you have the rest of the page to write about your experience, to put a picture on there of you doing something. Now this is not only for you to keep track of the items on your list, but also for you to enjoy the memories years down the line. So for me personally, I break things up into what I want to do this year versus what I want to do this decade. Now the decade goals are a lot bigger obviously and are going to take a ton of work and effort, but that is why they are decade goals and not just goals for 2020. Some of my goals for this year include learning some new skills, getting a new camera, and going to at least 3 new countries. Whereas my goals for the decade include starting a business, building up my YouTube channel, and visiting as many countries as possible. So with ideas for your bucket list already running through your head, I'm going to leave you with something that I wrote a few days before the start of 2020. 2020. I know this will be our decade. I know young people will continue to rise up, challenge the systems that no longer work, chase their dreams and passions with a wild abandon and purpose, and be themselves unapologetically. This will be the decade of solutions and community. This will be the decade of positivity and kindness, of boosting others up and really working on ourselves. This will be the decade of starting and finishing amazing things, and only letting our failures make us stronger. This will be the decade of people really waking up, of people taking action, ending world hunger, cleaning the oceans, giving clean water and food and shelter to those who need it. The decade we cut down on pollution, plant more trees, mend relationships, and get rid of toxic habits. This is the decade we will work together and change the world for the better. How will you spend your 2020? How will you spend the next decade of your life? Well, friends, that is it for me today. I hope that this might have inspired someone or helped someone on the right track to starting their own bucket list, because I really do believe that it will help you in the long run. I sincerely hope for all of you this decade to be full of wonder and passion and really live your dreams. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.